Aquarius, welcome to your reading. I'm recording this in December, so when you find it, the message will be for you. Welcome in or welcome back. I'm Julie. This is Julie's tarot reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising signs. It's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. We're on different timelines, so you know this may not be your story right now. Oh, look at that, the Star and the Nine of Swords. So if you've been worrying about something, I feel like you're coming out of this period. The Star is your card, by the way, Aquarius. So cross watchers, you're welcome. And let's see what's happening. Let's do past, present, future for December, please. Okay, so in the past, you may have been at a crossroads in your life, possibly feeling stuck. We'll drill down a bit more. You can see this lady's protecting her heart. Her hands are crossed across her chest and she's blindfolded, so maybe there was something you wasn't seeing clearly in the past. The next one, please. You've got the Four of Swords. This is taking time out for reflection and also to heal, just time alone. And the last one, and Page of Wands. Positive good news coming in. This is a general, so I'm not sure if this is about love or work at the minute or spiritual. But let's go a bit further. So present energy, please. Most recent energy in the past. King of Pentacles. And the next one, current energy, is the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. And the near future, Two of Pentacles. Let's look at the future, please. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the last one. Okay, so you got the Tower and the Nine of Swords. Let's drill down a little bit and see what this is about for you. Hope you're all well. I hope you got your turkeys ordered for Christmas. The decks are up. My decks are up. My tree's looking a little bit unstable though. It looks like it's going to fall over. So I'm going to have to do something about that. Excuse me for coughing all the time. I've got a trapped nerve between my shoulder blades and it's pressing on my lungs. It's making me cough a lot. So sorry if I keep coughing. Okay, I split this deck. You've got the High Priestess, Ace of Wands, some new project that's highly creative and shows a lot of potential. High Priestess, listen to your intuition about whether to do this or not. So let's have a look at the Two of Swords for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Eight of Wands, positive energy. A message. A message could have come in that caused you confusion or caused you to feel stuck. Let's get something else on that. Yeah, Page of Swords. This is a younger energy. It's also about conversation. People, you know, sort of... I take this as a conversation card and there's a gentleman on it. So I feel like there may have been a conversation or a message that came in from somebody that actually made you feel a bit stuck or made you feel like you had to make a decision. It could have been a breakup. Give me one more, please, Spirit. Ace of Cups. Oh, now I am confused. Okay. I don't know if you were holding space for somebody else and then this new person came in and offered you love. Quite a strong message. I actually feel you do quite like this person. But maybe you weren't quite ready to move on from the past person. Let's go a little bit further. Tell me about the Four of Swords, please, Spirit. Ten of Pentacles. And what else? The Knight of Wands. Tell me about the Page of Wands, please, Spirit. Six of Swords. And one more, please. The Ace of Wands. Alright, so what I'm seeing from this picture, the Fall and the Awakening. So what I'm feeling here is that there could have been a past person, doesn't have to be, but certainly something you felt a little bit stuck on or stuck about. Not making a decision either way, not really seeing which way to go. Could be in love. When I've clarified that card, it looks like somebody wanted to talk to you and there's been a message, very positive message coming in, and it's an offer of love. So I don't feel this is a past person. I feel like this is a new person because the ace is always new. I do feel this person could quite possibly have helped you heal, but certainly took some time in reflection to decide which way to go. And I feel like this person is offering a lot more stability than the past person. And it's made you want to, it's kind of giving you your, I want to say vavarum back, you know, it's giving you your mojo back. I feel like it's moved you forward because the Page of Wands is a very positive step on a new path. And the Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning that's got a lot of potential, and the Six of Swords is moving on from mental conflict. So I do feel this is the case. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a friend, could be a family member, somebody you work with. Somebody has given you some information. It could have been given in friendship or romance. And I feel like this has helped you find your feet again and find your joy and move forward. I hope that makes sense. Because you've got the Awakening and the Fall. So this is like waking up and realizing where you've been stuck and making a decision to go on a new journey. Could be in work, but I actually, you know your story, but I do feel with the Ace of Cups here, it could have been in love. Tell me about the King of Pentacles, the Death. And this king in the most recent past, this, although it's depicted as a man, can be male or female, there's no gender in tarot. This person is forward facing. They're standing, they're concerned about their finances, their security, nothing gets in their way. They have mastered their finances. The kings are the masters. And then you've got the Death. So you could have recently, through Scorpio period, gone through a transition where your stability has had a shore up, or you've become extremely grounded, very laser focused about where you're going to take yourself next financially. Give me one more next to the Death, please. And the Fall. Yeah, the Death is an ending of a persona, a perspective, like shedding a skin. You're not that person anymore. You are transforming, transcending into a very secure person that's very stable and grounded. I want to say safe. You're on safe ground, and you're starting this brand new journey. This is the most recent past. Current energy is Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy, High Priestess. So with the Temperance, this is a flow of feelings, of being in balance with the world, accepting what's coming in. You can see this is an angel on this card, pouring liquid from one cup to another. So it's flow, 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water. So I feel like you're being asked to straddle two worlds here, your material world and your intuition, or the mystic world. And again, you've got two of coins here, which is going backwards and forwards. This is an 8. It's a sign of infinity. So let me get one more with the High Priestess. High Priestess, please, Spirit. The Tower. Now let me look at the Two of Pentacles for you. The Two of Wands. You're getting twos coming out now. And one more, please, Spirit. Seven of Pentacles. All right, I do feel with the twos are about a sign that the positive energy is surrounding you, and you'll find yourself feeling very balanced and very stable and settled. And I feel like any opportunities coming in will continue to come through. So feeling, like I said, very balanced, listening to your intuition, but balancing, I feel, your material world as well as your spiritual world, or your intuitive world. And I think quite suddenly you're going to have to make a decision. In the future energy, it feels like either like there's some kind of epiphany. You can see this lightning striking the forehead of this lady. It's almost like bang, there's an epiphany, there's an answer, something's coming in. And you may have been balancing or juggling a couple of different things, maybe for a few years, but I feel like all of a sudden, bang, you know what to do. The Seven of Pentacles is, you know, planting the seeds, watering your garden, nurturing your finances. And the Two of Wands, this is can be a life path decision, but it is also planning. But it is, again, still a decision. So you've got a couple of twos here. But don't worry, because there's a lot of positivity around you. So let's have a look at these Seven of Pentacles. You've got that twice now. So with the Seven, the idea of this card is this person's done a lot of work. They've planted a lot of seeds. They may be waiting for them to bear fruit, but they're also taking a step back and just waiting, because this is a waiting card, waiting for it to bear fruit, or they're pausing to see what their next step would be. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles in the future. So I do feel like you still need to keep your eye on the prize. I do feel that you may need to take a little bit of time to reflect on where you are and where you want to get to. But keep following that star, that lantern inside you. Just give me one more. King of Swords. Swords are an air sign. So I do feel that your strategy in your long-term finances is on point. I don't think you have to worry about it. You do have the Tower twice, but we'll look at that in a moment. Page of Wands, being on the right path. And I also feel you had this at the top of the reading, so I do feel like this is going to be a continuation into the future. You're still going to stay on this path, but you do have the Ten of Cups. And you do have the Hangman. So it might be a time for you to just take a moment. You've had two cards of waiting or pausing, and now you've got the Hangman. So in the future, you may have to just step back and look at the bigger picture. Because with the Two of Wands, you can see here the world. She's holding a globe. So I feel like you need to look at the bigger picture here. And besides that, you might need some rest, because I feel like you've fought a lot of battles to get here. You might be tired, but just take a moment. Just take a moment to step back. Could be a week, could be a few days, and just look at the big picture and then reassess where you're going. Tell me about the Nine of Swords in the Tower. Why is that here? The Devil. Okay, so I always find that overthinking or worrying about anything is toxic. It's toxic to our system. It causes stress. It causes sleepless nights, which again causes us to make mistakes because we're not sleeping very well. So I would say, and then you've got the King of Wands. So I would say, again, this man's sort of relaxing in this chair, taking a moment. I'd just say take it easy. Take your mind off it for a little while. Tell me about the Tower. Six of Pentacles. Some help is coming in. And the Hierophant. I do feel like there's a teacher on the horizon for you. And you have the Magician. And the Ten of Swords. So I feel like, I mean, this is also an entrepreneur card. So if it's something you're doing for your own business, you could be worrying. Or I feel with the Devil and the Nine of Swords that you're getting distracted. You're overthinking this. And I feel at this point here, which is why you need to just pause for a minute. Just take some time out. The answer's going to come to you because you've been asked to listen to your intuition here anyway. I feel like the Devil and the Nine of Swords is a distraction. You're overthinking. This is distracting you from being where you know, going in the right direction. But I also feel like there's someone coming in to help you, to guide you. On what next step to take. I do feel, because you've had the Tower twice here now, I do feel there's some help on the way. It's going to put your mind at rest. This is somebody that's either done what you're doing or they certainly can just talk some sense to stop you worrying. They're going to help you see things a lot clearer. You have the Ten of Swords. That period's going to come to an end. It's only going to be a brief period. It's like a week, maybe 9 days. And then you have the Magician. You're back on track. Let's just quickly ask if, bottom of the deck, the Sun. So you're definitely going to get to where you want to get to after a little bit of despondency. I do feel this is along the lines of help coming in. You've been put on a path where your ideas are being put into practice. Maybe you have your own business. Maybe there's something you wanted to do for a long time, but you want to monetize it. I do feel like you're going to get to a certain point and then you might have to step back and take a look at the broad, the bigger picture. There are people that can assist you. I just want to get one card for love and see if there's any love coming in for you over December if you are single. So just one card for the singles, please, Spirit. Anything for love for Aquarius over December if they are looking. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like your focus is really on your money at the moment. Give me one more. I'm not happy with that. Yeah, I think what they're saying here is you're very focused on your finances at the minute. Your mind is consumed with your money, your projects, your stability. You do have help coming in. You will get through this period. It is very positive for you. I feel like it's a learning curve, especially because I feel like this is something new you're doing and you're doing it quite possibly on your own. Whereas in the past projects have been with other people. Give me a couple on the Nine of Swords. Yeah, moving slowly, putting in the work every day, and the Nine of Cups. It's going to end happily. You are going to be okay. I saw the Nine of Pentacles as well. So financially, it's going to work out fine. I think your mind's more on your money and your security. I feel like you want to end this year on a win. Maybe finances have been a bit tight this whole year, but I do feel like you do have people coming in to help you and support you, and it'll ease your worries, and then you'll know which way to move forward. Well, Aquarius, I hope that resonated for somebody. Have a brilliant Christmas. I might touch base again with you just before Christmas. I'll just see how much time I've got. So you have a great day. Take care.